The alley project, when it was introduced at the Los Angeles Trade Technical College, interested a lot of students. Some of them are beginning students, they're just coming in. Some of them are at the senior level, and they were given opportunities to be creative on this. The idea of opening up to them what could be done with an alleyway given the challenges of sustainability and also the challenges to create jobs within minority communities.
Well, more than involved in the living alley, I think we were the visionaries. We were the creators and the innovators of how you can connect open lots to alleys. And it was actually part of my design class.
The community can work on the spaces inside the alley.
So for example, if somebody's gonna leave there and take their heater, is there a risk of fire? What are the considerations that you guys took in?
Because we're talking about a community space out there where people are trying to converse and talk.
We're in CD8. The CD8 has one of the highest rates of childhood obesity. So our main thing was teaching families how to prepare food and combating this through food, not through medicine and lifestyle.
Vanessa is the green thumb of 5 Points Youth Foundation.
Wow.
And she's actually been there from the beginning, so this is really, we're supporting her efforts. She's the one that's actually been training our children how to grow food, how to prepare food, how to sell food. But it's not just her, it's her whole family.
So I thought that when Wayne brought that project in, and Harleen was also interested in all these containers, because we had traveled, you see all these container communities and different things like that. So when Wayne brought that in, that kind of like, okay, that's something we can actually see happen. So I thought that was a great connection to the alley.
Absolutely, and on the container business, I'm kind of excited about that aspect.
Oh man, I have researched that, I've done that, and that is really the future.
Because of the movement, you know, having to move the items around. And when Wayne came in with the project of doing this green permeable concrete thing and all of that, that's something I was kind of interested in because my degree was in geography and environmental science.
Oh, beautiful.
So back 35, 38, somewhere years.
Brought kids in to plant the food, learn how to nurture the food, taught them how to grow the food, taught them how to prepare the food, and then we actually went out and sold the food. That is the basis of where we started from, to be able to provide the community, to teach kids, people in the community how to plant, grow, and sell your own food. That was the initial concept, right? So the garden part, that was what the garden was for. So technically, Florence Mailbox Business Center gifted 5 Points Youth Foundation this land for them to bring in the community and develop it and create it. My thought originally was that the idea was that we could then use the alley, which was adjacent to it, to be the place where we could maybe put up vertical farming. We could, expand the growing of food in that area to show people that we are in a food desert, but even this is space you can use. And use trellises and other easily, movable things, nothing permanent. As the idea grew further, it seems now what we're talking about is we could actually put a place in the container to have sets that could be used to change the contention of the alley on a regular basis. That could also be replicated in other alleys. So this would be a staging area like a studio. We always said that we have a staging area. That's what this is, a staging area.
The alley becomes a
Staging area.
So this is going to be an ongoing project for the Los Angeles Trade Technical College Architecture Program and Environmental Design, where we're going to continue developing events that could happen along the alley. We look at the alley as a stage, and we look at the cargo containers as storages that can actually hold all the technology and all the gadgets to support the activities in the alley. So again, the alley becomes a stage that you don't transform. You only transform the pavement, you put recyclable material, and then you actually activate the alley with things like food, art, events, performances, and so on.
This is the days, this is the generations to go to Mars.
the African Oscars, where Nollywood and Hollywood stars have gathered from all around the globe. Join us as we celebrate the 4th annual NAFCA Awards Show. The African Oscars. Blair Underwood, Glenn Turman, Louis Gossett Jr., U.S. It's the NAFCA Awards Show. For Best Director, Omoni Oboli. Senator Ben Bruce, Nigeria. Governor Yvonne Eltion, Haiti. Gina Womack. The African Oscars.
Tonight we're celebrating Hollywood and Nollywood at the NAFCA Awards. So now, when you got called or when you got asked to be host, what was the first thing that came to mind?
When they asked me to be host, I was so excited. What a great honor it is to serve as the host of this amazing African Oscars. I think it's important for us to celebrate the contributions that Africans and African Americans make to the entertainment industry as a whole.
I think tonight is a very significant evening. It is an evening where we're seeing the merge of two great nations. We are talking about great countries. We are talking about the United States, and we are talking about Nigeria.
It's so important for the industry to become global. So as far as Hollywood joining with Nollywood, it's a beautiful thing to make everything such a global empire of acting and art. It's just spread it around the world.
Nollywood is big, and anybody who is in Nollywood, you just enjoy it. You cannot be an individual and be big unless you embrace Nollywood. Then Nollywood takes you along.
And you won an amazing award, the African Oscar Award, am I correct?
I did, for Best Supporting Actress.
For this role.
I think we really have to support our community and we have to support ourselves.